What's up everybody, this is 3D Sock. Today we should be talking about everyone's favorite Scottish ogre and its reliance on the sun. Now, we know some basic facts that would lead us to suspect Shrek is part plant. For one, he's green. Now, these could be his chloroplasts, which would allow him to perform photosynthesis in the first place. Another obvious fact is the iconic line in which Shrek relates the entire species of ogre to the plant known as the onion. Now, with the basics out of the way, here's where things get technical. In the first movie, we see Shrek light a fire with a burp. Now, a quick Google search shows that burps are made of random gases, mainly the ones sucked in air, such as nitrogen, oxygen, argon, and carbon dioxide, all of which aren't flammable by themselves, which you probably would have known if you've ever lit a match and all of the Earth's atmosphere didn't completely just combust, instantly killing everybody. So, if we can't do it, then how can Shrek be the master of combustion? The answer is very simple. Isoprene. What is isoprene, you may ask? Isoprene is the common organic compound produced and emitted by many plant species. A key characteristic of it is that it's very volatile, aka flammable. A great example of this is the dictamnus plant, or more commonly called the burning bush. As the name suggests, the plant produces enough isoprene to be ignited, producing a quick puff of fire. Also, we see him burp quite a bit throughout the 4 films, the Halloween special and the must-see Christmas special. One might believe that his mouth is a stomata. Now, for all those who failed biology, a stomata is a small pore-like structure where a plant performs gas exchange. This is where the plant releases oxygen, water, and a tiny bit of CO2. So if Shrek were constantly producing oxygen and releasing it through his stomata/mouth, along with isoprene, it could very well catch fire. Shrek's gaseous functions aside, a swamp would not be a great place to live for a regular terrestrial animal or human. First off, swamps are terrible defenses. In a swamp, vision is low due to trees. Travel is slow because of the soggy, moist soil, small bodies of water, and especially for someone of Shrek's rather large size. Not to mention, all the waterborne diseases such as dysentery are lurking all around the water, and any building larger than a small shack is quite risky because of the ever-changing water height and unstable wet soil. This is why companies need to drain swamps before building anything. So this doesn't seem quite like prime real estate for someone who lives there constantly drinks the water, and likes to spend his weekdays getting hunted by villagers. So why would Shrek choose such a ghastly place to live? Easy. The soil. The soil in swamps are full of decaying plant matter which release nutrients and nitrogen into the soil, and the peat of which holds nutrients very well. Shrek has a constant supply of nutrients, so he doesn't need to form a root system. We can also see him in the beginning of the first movie taking a shower in mud and even eating some of it, even though he takes a bath later in water to clean off. Finally, Shrek performing photosynthesis isn't too far-fetched. Some animals today even do it, like the Elysia chloratica, or more commonly known, the Eastern Emerald Elysia. What is the Eastern Emerald Elysia? In my opinion, it's one of the coolest animals ever. It's a sea slug commonly found on the east coast of the US, Nova Scotia, and Canada in small bodies of water and marshes. What makes them so cool is the fact that they are literally what they eat. That is to say, they absorb genetic material from the algae they eat and are able to produce chloroplast and perform photosynthesis by physically changing their genetic code so that they produce chloroplasts. Well, with that out of the way, thank you for wasting the past 5 minutes of your life on this pointless video. You may now resume the rest of your life with this knowledge. Thank you, and have a dank day.
More than half the world's plant and animal species live in swamps and jungles. It's a vertical landscape that pushes the very limits of animal engineering. And when animals so brilliantly equipped come into contact, some of nature's most remarkable moments unfold. These are moments of wonder. Incredible, ingenious, and entirely real. Often they're too fast, too small, or too hidden to be understood. But if we can capture them, what it takes to survive in the jungle can finally be revealed.